Hello everyone, I'm actually gonna keep that in the video. That might actually be fun for some people to watch. Hello everyone, this is Senchou Chanaka, and I brought you guys another inspirational willpower video. Sorry, I'm feeling a little goofy. And if you like this video, or the beginning of this video, smash that like button, comment down below, and hit the sub button, and hit the bell icon. What are you doing? Why haven't you hit the sub bell icon already? And then follow me on Twitch at Senchou Chanaka. See, you're not hitting that like button yet. You might as well do it now. Anyway, I wanted to bring you guys this inspirational video because I felt it. I felt that spark, that pulse, that pew, again. And I wanted you guys to see it too. This is what I was thinking about. You ever gone back to a place? Took the entire scope of the view around. And then you realize, hey, I'm about to go back to that. I'm actually about to. I remember that view I took years ago of walking down that dirt road. Like, as soon as you walk down it, you look to the right, you look all around you. And then you take that image in. What this side looked like. What that looked like. What that looked like. This. This side. This side over here. I mean, you look at all these and it's stuck in your head. So now, years later, I don't even know what I'm about to face. To be honest with you. I left that place 10 years ago. Or more, actually, at this point. I left there in 2010. And it's 2022. I left 12 years ago. Over a decade of my life. Experiences. Loss. Gain. Balance. It was not easy. Let me tell you that, it was not easy. It was a journey and a struggle and a battle every step of the way. It was worth it every step of the way. That's what I was thinking to myself just now as I was listening to my music therapy. Doing my music therapy and getting in my zones. Dealing with issues that I been neglecting to deal with. You wanna know why I've been doing this lately? You can ask anyone. Everyone they ask me, what have you been doing lately? Oh, dealing with issues, things that I didn't want to deal with. And it's hard to talk about. It really fucking is. You know, one time in Tennessee, we lived in a motel. Fucking motel. Yep. I said this in one of the last videos. Channel 13 was porn. Bad porn, but porn. Wasn't even a full teenager yet. I didn't even have the hormones to be even appreciated, sadly. So, like, after Tennessee, we lived in Georgia. And that was an experience on its own. I met new friends. I saw experiences that I never thought I'd see. Had experiences I never thought I'd have. And felt weird. In all honesty, like, felt weird being in a place like that because there were so many types of people. So many unique types of people. And it wasn't just unique as in there's uniqueness everywhere. I'm talking about, yes, everyone's unique. But I'm talking about the kind of people there were different. For better or for worse, they were different. And don't get me wrong, that was actually pretty interesting for once. I was so used to people being blended, the same. It was like gray everywhere, but these people were like reds and blues and pinks and purples, and some of them had green polka dots, and I'm telling you, they were some pretty unique characters down there. Some real peaches. So, like, when I moved down to Florida, I had that Georgia peach stink all over me. Floridians who knew a Floridian looked at me and said, "You must have been born here." I'm like, "Why?" "Because you look like some of the people here." And I'm like, "Okay." Weird assumption, but okay. Well, they were right. I'm not going to deny that fact. They were right, but it wasn't the fact. It wasn't what they thought made them right that made them right. It was the actual facts that made them right. Their assumptions just happened to be lining up with it. Truth, their assumptions just kind of happened to line up. Wasn't actually the cause effect. So, just like Johnny Depp, they said, but I was right. And, or like Jack Sparrow, still Johnny Depp who plays him, but that's not the point. We're talking about the character here, the ideology behind it. I just felt I wanted to bring you guys that little bit of that I felt, and yes, it was a little tiny spark of it. But I know you can't use a spark for everything, but you can use a couple sparks to build build that flame up. And when that flame is actually crisping, you hear the crackling, you know it's cooking. You just got to keep the air going to it. You have to keep it alive. And the only way people can do that is if they hear it, remember it, and they actually think about it. Last night I was in a Discord call with Super Saiyan Paul and a bunch of other bros. Go check it out. Go check it out on Twitch, by the way, at Super Saiyan Paul, and go check him out at Super Saiyan Paul. DM Level Up. Always DM Level Up to him. If you want to get stronger, if you want better coaching, if you might want some tips on what you could do better, or you could add to the routine. Go DM Super Saiyan Paul on Instagram and Facebook at Level Up. DM him Level Up. Go ahead and do it. So when you sit there and you want to better yourself, you look at yourself and you look at your issues and you say, what have I done about this? Oh, you ran away. Kind of got to start fixing that. Well, this is what you got to do to deal with it. Ooh, that's a little pricey. And that's what it is. There ain't no discounts? No, there's no discounts. Come on, man. I've been coming in for years dealing with issues. I can't help you there, buddy. Sorry. It is what it is. Well, phooey. And then you go and leave it alone. Again. Nope. I've been dealing with my issues. Very difficult issues to deal with. And a lot of it has to do with interpersonal changes. Stuff that I didn't either want to do or admit to. Did you want to know that I used to cause my own downfall to a lot of things? It was very self-destructive. Very self-destructive. If I knew things were going to go bad because things could go bad, I would kind of like weigh the opportunity and possibilities of what would go versus what. How bad versus how good. And if it ended up being more bad than good, I just ended up causing it bad anyway. And if good happened from it, then it happened from it. But do you see how I deliberately would go chasing my own downfall? Wasn't easy being sleazy. But I got tired of that. Got bored. I wanted more challenge. It was actually pretty easy being bad. I wanted to be good. That's more difficult. But then the difficulty bit me. Like when you keep dying to the same boss over and over. Yeah. 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 He'll be back. Yeah. I mean, but I didn't give up. Never give up. I can't give up. In my personal situation, I can't give up. With the DID and the schizophrenia, I can't give up. Asperger's, PTSD, and bipolar. When I do give up. So not only is it you pretty much give up, you lose. You give up, you lose with negative benefits, as in negative bonuses, as in you get more punishment trials. Yay! So, and I'm not on any medications, but I am going to talk to my doctor about getting on a blood pressure medication. Do need to do that. Take care of your health. And if I ever really get to a point where I do need to be on a medication, I will definitely have to talk to my doctor. I mean, you have to do what you have to do for your mental health. I live with it every day. I have to manage my symptoms. I have to manage my moments of clarity. I have to manage my moments of reality. And what I do have them, This is what I mean hard to talk about, because what I did was the most dangerous, stubborn, stupid thing you could really do when as a young person. Let me get this straight. I would look at the younger me, and I would have to sit there and say, bro, you are fucking insane. What do you mean by that? I mean, not by literal definition of insanity. I mean, by definition of your level of brawn, brain, brass, and stupidity have reached an equalness that has no other, because if you are literally going to take on this by yourself, mentally, with your own willpower and without any external help on that degree, stuff that you put inside your body, if you're not going with any of those, then you're trying to do this on your own, with your own will. And failure, so what? You're going to say failure is not an option? No, failure is an option. But staying stuck in failure is not an option. That was my mindset back then. It still is somewhat today. Failure is an option. Because you have to fail in order to grow. You have to realize that didn't work in order for you to grow past it. And if you haven't done that, then you haven't done it, and the progress is still not there, and you're stuck where you are. Regardless of whether you feel stuck, regardless of you consider yourself stuck, you are stuck. Because you haven't gone forward one bit. So that's one of the things I've been working on. Admitting the fact that I sometimes can't do it alone. That I can't do everything that involves me and revolves around me and has to do with me by myself. Sometimes I do need someone else's who's on the outside looking in, and they do give a shit about you. They care. Or else they wouldn't have answered your phone call. I remember those days. Anyway, if you've made it to this point in the video and you actually like anything in this video, if it made any sense to you, if it's helped you at all, leave a like, comment down below what it helped you with and what you might have felt you have been running from. Because I know I've been running from changing me. Improving me. Let me rephrase that. I don't want to change who I am. I want to improve who I am. So if you want to improve yourself, message me in the comments. I'll add you on Instagram and I'll coach you through how this stuff works. At Senchou Chanaka. If you want to get physically stronger, DM Super Saiyan Paul on Facebook or on Instagram at Super Saiyan Paul. DM him Level Up. He'll give you coaching tips on how to get physically stronger, and honestly, he's just a great guy to talk to. And if you want more crazy gaming content with weird, wacky situations, and let's just face it, me getting my ass beat, follow me on Twitch at Senchou Chanaka. Don't slow down, get better, folks. Stay safe. Peace.